Hello, everybody. I am super excited. I think I say that all the time, but I am always excited to share videos with you guys, especially ones where I am trying something new. And today I am going to be trying out the new Shrink Prink Frosted sheets. Even though I spent lots of hours in the Dress My Craft booth at Creativation, I watched Darshana, I hope I'm saying her name right, do the demo probably over 100 times. I'm not kidding you. It was amazing. And I had admired her jewelry. Just, it's so amazing. But I am super excited to share with you. I had a lot of fun playing with it, and so did my kids. But I wanted to say first that I don't know the difference between the regular Shrinky Dink material versus this. I've never used Shrinky Dink material before, so I don't know. And also, I'm not going to be doing a comparison between the different types of mediums you can use on here, although you can use anything that you want on uh, the sheets. As you could see, I'm using the Zig Markers. If you want a really good in-depth video on different types of mediums you can use, Karen Tamir has one. I will have it linked in the upper right hand corner for you guys, so you guys can see it. I'm just playing with it for the first time and showing you guys just this amazing product. So as you saw, I die cut it. Well, first I actually cut it with scissors, so you can cut out your own shapes and do what you want. You can use punches. It's thin enough to use punches with. And as you saw, I used dies, although I did have to use a shim. And I will say that I don't really recommend using these very intricate dies with it, because when I picked one of these up after I had shrunk it, one of the leaves came off because the vines, like the very thin lines, get too thin. And I didn't think of that when I was doing it. I just thought, oh, this would be really cool to do. So just keep that in mind that really thin lined dies probably aren't going to do very well. But this one, I kept it simple. I just colored it with the Zig markers, and then I shrunk it and I curved it up a little bit. And same thing with this one here. Also, I did want to mention that because the Zig markers are water based, the color is not permanent on there. You may have to do like a fixative, like a not a fixative, like a spray sealer or something if you are using some sort of water-based medium on this material. So as you could see here, it's very, very intricate and very tiny. And then I got to thinking that I wanted to use a stamp and die set. So this is the Mondo Sakura, I hope I'm saying that right, stamp and die set from Ellen Hudson, one of my favorites. I haven't used it in quite some time, and I thought it was perfect because it was big enough. The flowers, the floral images on here were big enough to where when it shrunk down, it would still look really cool. And I was right. Of course, I'm just kind of playing around at this point, and I wanted to do something different besides just the flower dies, because if you saw any of my videos from Creativation, then you've seen that, you know. So I wanted to do something different. So I am using the Zig markers on here again. I just absolutely love this color. And all of the supplies will be listed in the description box down below, so you could check it out. And I'm not a jewelry making person, so I will not be making any jewelry with this stuff. I just thought it was really cool, and because I helped Shalini in her booth, I was able to take some home with me. Although I waited a little bit until the stores started getting them in stock before I shared it with you guys. So I am just very, messily coloring these floral images because I knew that they were going to get shrunk down. and I do have my what is that? It's not the Wink of Stella. It's like the kind of like the same thing. It's from Nuvo. It's a shimmer pen. I wanted to add some shimmer to it, but like I said before, because the Zig markers are water based, it just kind of spread all over the place and kind of became a mess. So I decided not to do that. There also is this foam pad that Dress My Craft sells. I don't know if it's in stock just yet, but I know that it is used for the jewelry making process. Uh, Dress My Craft does have this really cool paper that um, they use for making flowers as well. So I think that this pad is used for that too. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, as you could see, it was struggling a little bit because I had forgotten that when it's shrinking, it curls up and then it flattens itself out. So I was kind of freaking out at this point. Not that it took me a really, really long time to color this or anything, but I just had forgotten that it curls up and then it flattens out by itself. But as you can see here, I decided to flatten it even more. There was like a little ripple in one of the little flowers, which isn't a big deal. But I just I heated it up again, and then I flattened it out with one of the platforms for the die cut machine. All right, that was a quick look at the Shrink Prink Frosted sheets. If you want them, I will have a link down below, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Bye!